The life of a young perch begins with one simple truth. Almost everything wants to eat it. Cormorants, herons, otters, even other perch. Survival isn't the norm, it's the exception. But for the few that make it, their journey will turn them from drifting larvae into the striped hunters of our fresh waters. And along the way, they will become something unexpected. Cannibals. This is Perch Biology Explained, Episode 4. By the time a perch hatches, its first battle has already begun. No size, no speed, no defences. Just a life drifting in a world full of mouths. But what happens next is one of the toughest growth races in nature, and it shapes the perch we find as anglers. When a perch first frees itself from the ribbon, it rises into the sunlit shadows, a fragile speck suspended between life and hunger. They drift. For the first days, their world is simple, feeding on microscopic plankton and avoid everything else. The first predators aren't fish at all, they're insects. Dragonfly nymphs armed with extendable jaws, and damselfly, lightning-fast ambushes. These tiny hunters take thousands before the perch is even a day old. As the survivors begin their first attempts at swimming, the danger grows. Sticklebacks, roach, and then comes the greatest threat, other perch. Even siblings. Cannibalism begins astonishingly early. Only a tiny fraction survive these first few weeks, not because they're weak, but because the freshwater food chain is merciless. For a newborn perch, making it through the first month is one of the hardest challenges in nature. Only a small percentage make it past this point, but those that do begin to change. As the fry grow, something extraordinary happens. Their jaws strengthen, their enzymes shift, their vision matures, and their energy demands explode. Plankton is no longer enough. This moment, the dietary shift, is one of the most important in a perch life, and it unlocks a behaviour that will define their future. Piscivory, the eating of fish, and the first fish they encounter are often their own kind. Perch don't choose to be cannibals. They're forced into it. Grow or be eaten. That's the reality for a young perch. In the world of young perch, size is everything. The individuals that turn to cannibalism early grow 3, even 5 times faster than their plankton feeding siblings. Fast growers become too large to be swallowed. They outcompete smaller perch for prey. They store enough energy to survive their first winter, and they form the backbone of the next generation. The slow growers, meanwhile, fall behind. They struggle to catch prey, move constantly between hiding places, and are eaten by almost every predator in the water, including the fast growers of their own species. Cannibalism does more than fuel growth. It creates the size hierarchy that young perch carry for the rest of their lives. For those that survive the growth race, the dangers shift, but they never disappear. Now, larger perch hunt them. Esox lucius, the pike, lurk in the weeds, ready to inhale anything that passes. Zander rise at dusk, their eyes adapted to dim light perfectly tuned to hunt young perch. Above them, cormorants dive with lethal precision. Herons stalk the margins. Otters patrol the banks. From every direction, water, surface, sky, a young perch remains on someone else's menu. And the next time you land one of these beautiful stripy wasps, give them a nod, because to make it this far, they've survived more than we can imagine. The path from fry to predator is carved by hunger, danger, and relentless competition. Only the strongest survive, and those survivors become the striped hunters that define our fresh waters. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit subscribe. There is so much more happening beneath the surface, and we're only just getting started. This is Perch Biology Explained, and until next time, stay hooked. I'm Stu, a British military veteran, and predator angling runs deep in my veins. It's about wild waters, the chase, and a way of life. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe, and if you want to go even further, join my channel memberships for raw, unfiltered predator sessions and exclusive films you won't see anywhere else. This is Hooked on Predator Fishing, and until next time, stay hooked.